Hello students, today we start a new topic, methods of plane tabling in a plane table chapter of a subject surveying semester 4. So here there are main four type of the methods of plane tabling. First one is a method of radiation, second is a method of intersection, third one is a method of traversing, and fourth one is a method of resection. So in a GTU examination, this type of the question ask on a 7 marks. Okay, so like a question like that, so enlist the different type or methods of the plane table surveying and explain any one or two in detail with figure. So let's we start with methods of plane tabling. One by one we discuss on it. So first method we start with the radiation method. So from the figure you exactly know about the radiation method. So these are the explanation is given, but we are starting with discuss with figure. So in a plane table surveying, first method is radiation method. So in a radiation method there are main 4 point mark on a ground: A, B, C and D. So these 4 points are marked on a paper. So these are the plane table drawing sheet, and these 4 point A, B, C, D mark on a paper as a small A, B, C, D. So first we set up the plane table at a P point. Clear? So on a P point or above a P point, fix the point and mark this point P point by wooden peg. So these are the first step of the radiation method. So first we mark the point by the wooden peg, and then after above the wooden peg we fix the plane table above wooden peg. So when we fix the plane table, so by using the first step of the plane table surveying is a leveling. So first we level the plane table and check the plane table is perfectly leveled or not by the bubble tube. Clear? Or a level tube. So from the level tube you exactly seen our table is perfectly leveled or not. And then after leveling the plane table by the U frog plumb bob, on ground point is directly marked on a paper by using the U frog plumb bob. So here U frog plumb bob, we mark the point on a paper as a small p point. So this small p point is marked on a paper. So ground point capital P is marked directly on a uh, plane table paper or a sheet. Then after fix the LED or touch the LED at a P point, and from the object when from the I when to object when, and bisect the A point ranging road. So here imaginary line draw from the P point to A point as a dotted line. Clear? So these line are a dotted or a light line, draw the light line from the P point to A point. But here measurement is not taken. Clear? Same thing from the P point. From the P point, LED is touch at a P point and mark the or bisect the B point, and then after draw the this line P to B line. Same LED is touch at a P point, then after bisect the C point and draw the line as a PC line, and same procedure is continued for a D point. Clear? Then after using the measure tab, when we use the measure tab for measuring the distance between the P2A, P2B, P2C and P2D. So this P2A point, B point, C point and D point. So all the point are measured from the P point and take a scale. Like from P to A point distance is a 20 meter. So if we take a scale 1 raised to 1 means 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. So 20 meter is we mark on a paper as a 20 centimeter. So from P to A point, P2 capital A point, we imagine line is already drawn. See this dotted line, clear? So from small p to small a point, like distance is a capital P to A, distance is a 20 meter. So small p to small a, we mark the distance as a 20 centimeter and mark the point small a point on a imaginary line. Same, we mark the point on a B point, mark the point on a C point, then after D point. And all the points are drawn or are joined by the dark line as a to B, B to C, C to D and D to A. So these are the radiation method. So in a radiation method directly this A, B, C, D and A. So this area is directly drawn on a paper as a small A, B, C, D. Clear? So this method is the simplest method in a plane table surveying. Now next method is the method of intersection. So in this method we discuss from the figure. So in this method, this type of the method is generally used when the any obstruction like a river. So these are the river and another point P point at another side of the river and 2 points A and B points are at another side. So at that time method of intersection are required. So in a method of intersection method, so first set up the plane table at a point, capital A point, and on a capital A point marked by the wooden peg as a marking as a capital A wooden peg, and this capital A point is directly pointed on a paper as a small a by U frog plumb bob. Now here method or a procedure is the same, leveling, then after centering and orientation. So these three steps are compulsory done on a point. So first we set up the plane table on a point. Then after plane table is perfectly leveled and we check the plane table is perfectly leveled or not by using the uh, level tube, and then after by using the U frog plumb bob, capital A point is marked on a paper as a small a point, and by using the pencil we put the dot on a point, and then after from the A point we fix the pin and touch the LED at a point and bisect the P point, this P point, and draw the imaginary line, draw the light line as a to P, small a to P, and at the same time from A point to touch the LED at a point, and from the I went to object went to B point, bisect the B point ranging road as a small AB and draw the line small AB line. Clear? Now then after all the setup is transfer on a B point, clear, and ranging road at a fixed at a point, clear, and from the B point bisect the A point ranging road and draw the line AB, so which is already drawn as a AB, and from the B point we draw the line as a BA, or draw the line or bisect the line as a BA line, and at the same time touch the LED at a B point and bisect the P point, and when the two lines AP and BP line intersect at a sum of the point, this point. So this point is called a intersection point as a small p. Clear? So from the AB line is sum of the distance at a P point. So from a actual on a ground, this AB line and a P line exactly drawn on a paper. Clear? So this method is a intersection method, and after intersection method, third method is a methods of traversing. So in methods of traversing, we discuss from the figure. So in this method, all the 4 points are marked on a ground as a capital A, capital B, capital C and capital D. So all the 4 points are set up the plane table, and one by one we bisect the each and every point. So from the A point, bisect the B point. Clear? So first we set up the plane table at a point, and from the A point there are 3 steps is there. First is a leveling, then after second is a centering, and third one is a bisecting or a orientation. So first we fix the peg at a point, then after level the plane table, and by using the level tube we exactly measure the plane table is perfectly leveled or not, and then after by the U frog plumb bob we mark the capital A point as a small a point on a paper, and then after touch the leaded at a point and bisect the B point ranging rod. Clear? So fix the ranging rod at a B point, and from the A point to B point we bisect the B point ranging rod, and then after draw the imaginary line. And also we measure the distance between the capital A to capital B on ground measurement, and we take a scale like a 1:1 meter, sorry, 1:1 scale, means 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. Like if A to B distance is 30 meter. Clear? So 30 meter is now convert into as per the scale, 30 meter as a mark as a 30 centimeter. So small AB line as a 30 centimeter. Now all the setup is transferred on a B point, and from the B point bisect the A point ranging rod, and on a B point marked by the wooden peg, and A point and C point is marked by the ranging rod. So on a both the point ranging rod are marked. So from the B point 3 step is also repeated, like leveling, centering and bisecting or orientation. So from the B point, A point is exactly seen, and A to B line is already drawn, so repeatedly B to A line is not required to drawn. But from the B point, C point is marked, C point is bisected, and draw the line B to C line. Clear? So B to C line is drawn, and measure the distance between the 2 point B to C, this distance, and from B to C distance is measuring by the measuring tape and take a scale 1:1. So like B to C distance here 20 meter, so we take a scale 1:1, means 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. So draw the B to small B to C line 20 centimeter. Similarly repeat same thing, and transfer the table on a C point and bisect the B point. Here BC line is already drawn, so C to B line is not required to drawn, but C to D line is bisect, and then after measure the distance C to D and draw the line CD. And same procedure is repeated on a D point, and D to A line is bisect and draw the D to A line. So this method is the methods of traversing. Now next method is the methods of resection. So here resection is the process of determining plotting the position on a station occupied by the plane table by means of side taken towards known point, location of which has been plotted. So there are the four methods of resection. First one is the by compass method, second is the backside method, by 2 point problem, and a 3 point problem. So one by one we discuss on it. So we start methods of resection. We discuss from the figure. Suppose it is required to establish a station at a position P. So let us select a 2 point A and B on a ground. So here we select a 2 point A and B on a ground, and then after the distance AB is measured and plotted to any suitable scale like a 1:1. So the line AB is known as a baseline. So this line is a baseline, like AB distance is a 30 meters. So small AB on paper line is a 30 centimeter. Now the plane table is set up at a and perfectly leveled. Then after centering and orientation is done by a on a point A or a station A, and bisect the ranging rod fixed at a B point. So the plane table is perfectly clamped, and then after AB line is perfectly already drawn. So with the help of the LED, touch the point at a point, and ranging rod at a P is already fixed, is bisected, and draw the line as a this line as an imaginary line. Now then a point P1 is mark on a this way by estimating with the eye as a P1 point. Clear? So it's a mark as a P1 point. So now the table is shifted and centering in a such a way that the P1 is just over a Q. So here this all the setup is transferred on a P point, and approximately P1 point on paper is just over the P point, and orientation backside the ranging rod at a point, and with the LED touch the B point, and ranging rod B is bisected, and draw the rays as this line, image line. Suppose these ray as a intersection at a previous point rays at a P point. So this P station on a seat, and then actual position of the station is marked on a ground, means on paper is a ground on a ground, transfer on a ground by U from plumb bob. So this method is the methods of resection method. Now another method is by compass method. So this compass method we discussed from the figure. So in this method is only used for the small scale or rough mapping, and let the A and B be visible at a station which have been plotted on a sheet as a small AB. So these 2 point A and B, which is already on a ground as a capital A and capital B. Let C be the instrument station, means this one is a C point as a instrument station, as a mark as a small C point on a ground, and set the table at a C point and orient with it compass by the clamp the table, and pivot the LED and draw the rays towards A, and similarly plotting the LED about B and draw the rays towards B. Means from the A to A dash point and B to B dash point is drawn, and both the line is intersect at a C point. So this point, this method is known as a compass method. Now another method is a 2-point problem. So this 2-point problem method we discuss from the figure. Okay, so here from the figure there are 2 point is fixed on a ground A and B, and this 2-point distance PQ is measured without using the measure tab. This distance is measured without using measure tab. So first we measure the mark the point at a sum of the distance A and B on a ground by the wooden peg. So these 2 point is marked on a ground, and then after on a B point fix the plane table. Clear? Fix the plane table on a B point, and then after centering, sorry, first is a leveling, then after centering and orientation is required. So from the B point bisect the A point and draw the line as a BA. Then after from the B point bisect the P point and draw the line B to P, and from the B point bisect the Q point and draw the line BQ. So this distance is measured by the measuring tab. So B2Q, B2P and B2A, three lines are drawn by using the scale, which is already discussed in the last slide. Now all the setup is transferred on a point, and then after from the A point bisect the P point and bisect the Q point. So at a P point and Q point is intersect at this point. So this P and Q point means 2 point intersecting at a P and Q point, and this 2 point distance is measured by the small scale. Like this distance is a 15 centimeter, means distance between the capital P to Q is a 15 meter. So it's a 2-point problem. Now another topic we start in the next lecture. So here we complete our lecture. Thank you.